Oh.
Oh! Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We have RogueSpyke here.
We have Berry here.
Hello!
Hi.
I'm so stoked. I'm so excited for this.
I am very happy to be using my Switch again.
Yee, good.
Alright.
But, villain, I swear to God.
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Oh,
Get
thank
ready.
you for the resub. Oh, also, let me just do a thing quick here. Here we go. Shout it out, Berry.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that reminds me.
Everyone go give her a follow.
Counter shout out. Oh,
Yeah.
go follow a Durg. They're a good Durg.
I am a good Durg.
Aww.
So, I forgot to check beforehand. We are actually friends on Switch, yeah?
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I know that. Yeah, we are.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I couldn't remember if we actually did that.
Yeah, no, we're okay, I think.
Alright.
Thankfully.
Alright.
Hey, did you start a room, or should I?
I can start a room. With
Okay,
friends. Create room. I'm not gonna set a password.
Okay.
I honestly don't.
Probably not needed.
Yeah, I don't know how many people are picking a team keyboard anyways. Alright. Lab is open.
So
My favorite thing about this Splatfest is it's drums versus guitar versus keyboard. When it was announced, everyone immediately looked at it and said, "Triplets born, the throne awaits."
So, question, given your musical taste and everything,
Yeah.
why did you pick keyboard?
My grandma made me do it.
What, really?
Yeah. She wanted me to have to learn an instrument. She picked piano.
Okay.
Most of my extracurricular stuff as a kid was because of my grandmother, because all I wanted to do was go home and play video games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw.
She did kind of screw me up mentally a little bit by doing that, because she made me do a lot of stuff that I didn't want to do.
Oh, really?
So I didn't actually have a lot of free time for a while, because she just insisted that I do more things. Divorced. So I didn't say, what weapon are you using?
I always use the reflex. It is my favorite, but, like, hands down.
Okay, I like the arrow spray, the gold one.
That's totally fair, especially for turf. Like, that's a solid choice.
It's literally just a spray and pray. I just hope that I'm in the general vicinity of someone else. I don't know how the fizzy bombs work.
Too many. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're okay.
Everything's fine?
Holy shit.
I'm not good. I died.
Aw.
See, my role in games like this is usually as a harasser. It doesn't matter if I die as long as I've distracted the enemies long enough.
That's fair.
Because I am not afraid. I am too stupid to show fear. I will go right into enemy territory and make a nuisance of myself.
Why do I have these? Oh, okay.
Genuinely don't know what these fizzy bombs do.
I threw them immediately. I've never seen them.
They're new.
But you know, we vibing. Oh.
Ow. Exhausted ghost devil child.
I also, for those in chat not in the know, I did in fact take a goopy, and we're just gonna see how long it takes for it to hit.
Yeah, I did not.
No, why not?
I don't do that.
I'll get you some.
No, I don't. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I just watch porn and play video games.
Oh, hot.
Huh?
Someone just used my redeemed. Oh, there are a lot of fizzy bombs.
Ah! No! Yo, what the fuck? Okay. That's not fair. But also, that was entirely my fault.
I have 7 fizzy bombs and I don't know what to do with them.
I just threw all of them. I'm hoping they aren't like a thing that we need to keep for the end.
I just lost all mine. I died at the last second.
Okay. Oh yeah, well, probably. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Spicy Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on my Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually hate that candy.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I take a bite of it and all of it gets stuck to my teeth.
Oh bummer. I love Butterfingers.
I used to like them, but I really hate them.
I'm huge on like peanut butter and chocolate.
I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter.
Really?
I never went crazy for it as a kid. I preferred Nutella, actually.
I can see that. It's always been like one of my favorite flavors.
My brother does this thing sometimes where he'll make toast, spread peanut butter on it, and then stick these local Cheetos knockoffs in the sandwich and make what he called a college student sandwich out of it.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of want to try it sometime, but we don't have the knockoffs at the moment. It's from a Chicago brand.
I'm curious about that.
You could probably try it with Cheetos and it would just work. It's a ripoff of Flamin' Hot Cheetos called Crunchy Curls, and it's completely unique to Chicago.
I see.
I like them more than Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but it would probably work with Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I used to put them on sandwiches when I used to eat at Subway. Sometimes if I had Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I'd put them on my sandwich for a spicy crunch. I don't eat at Subway anymore. Don't worry, I will... I missed, never mind. I was going to avenge you, but I missed.
It's okay. I got at least one of them, so we're fine.
Rip.
Shit. Really be your own teammates. Yeah.
Ow.
We're fine.
Also, I have been playing this game quite often since it came out. I have partaken in every Splatfest except for one because I forgot to join it, and I have not gotten the dragon title. It is the one title I want. I want to be the retro dragon, and the game will not give it to me.
Aww.
Everyone is so mean to me. So I have like one weapon left in a side order that I need to do, and it's the brush.
I have 3 I still need to do before I unlock the last one.
Yeah, I know what the last weapon is because I saw someone using it.
I've been told it's a huge gimmick, and that I'm gonna hate it. So we're just gonna hope it's good.
I know what it is. because like the day after Side Order came out, my friends and I did a stream together, and one of the enemy teams had 3 of that weapon on it.
Really?
Yep. Well, I guess I'm gonna just go off the edge and die. That's fine. Since it's Agent 8's palette, you could probably figure out what weapon it is.
I think it is a rubber ducky that follows where you shoot.
I
Am I
don't
close?
think so.
Okay. What about one of those like weird looking shrimp that just kind of stares at what you're doing,
Isn't that all shrimp?
but like doesn't actually help?
Oh, that's just half the player base.
Oh yeah. Ah!
Oh, that wasn't the
Stop
best
it, stop
option.
it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
There was a guy I got matched with once who just
Oh!
kept jumping
Oh,
off
shit.
the
Oh, shit.
edge of the map instead of
Really?
helping because he was eyeballing. The game kicks you if you don't make any movements, so he was just doing that so he wouldn't have to help and would still get the points.
Hmm. Oh, I thought we pushed okay, but I don't think we won that.
Oh,
Nah.
that was pretty
Bummer.
close though. Somehow.
Closer than I thought. Super sick. Super dope.
All right. So the last time I played, I was very close to finishing off my Splatfest too, so I might have to bug out of this. Okay, no, I wasn't that close. Never mind.
Okay.
I thought I was on my last ability, but no, I've got 2 left.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you know when I have to go and scrub it.
Okay.
I miss playing piano.
Dude, I like really want to get a like a MIDI keyboard so that I can actually like use that for production and whatnot. Hi, Shinon.
I want to get one so that way if I get better at piano, I can do streams of it because I know of a streamer who does that.
Sweet. I remember like I played with one during college, and it was probably the most fun I've had doing music production like since I started.
We actually have, I think, a MIDI keyboard,
Oh, send me it.
but it's like ancient.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, we need to get a new one because it's not really working too well. I remember towards the end of my piano lessons, before I quit taking them, I convinced my piano teacher to let me try playing video game music because I found sheet music for it, and this was a big new thing at the time. And while she didn't really like video games, she let me do it because it got me playing piano and got me more interested in playing it.
Really on a wireless MIDI guitar, but there's like one on the market and it's expensive. No.
My brother
drive,
says
hello.
the keyboard we have is from the 80s, and the speakers are dead.
Oh, bummer.
That's
Flash drive,
really
how are
old.
you doing? I'm glad you picked the right team.
Ow. What do the fizzbangs do? What is the point of them?
They're just bombs basically, but they're kind of weak bombs. Or let Team Drums win. That would be kind of cool. Villain, get out of here! Swear to God.
My best friend is picking Team Drums because he used to be in a punk band as a drummer. I have one of their albums.
Is it good?
Yeah, they were pretty good. They ended up, I think, breaking up, and then his brother, who was also in the band, he was the lead vocalist, formed a new one with, I think, with different people or something. I'd have to ask him. It was my best friend on drums, his brother on lead guitar, I think, and the vocals, and there was 2 other friends on, I think, bass and something else. Yeah, you're not getting to hear it. Oh my god, he got out of here.
Yes, let the kids take. Oh God.
Got him.
Take an interest in music by letting them play on things they have passion for. Yes. Doing something pretty important in about 30 minutes, but wanted to say hi. Oh, I appreciate that, Flash Drive.
Oh, hi, flash drive. I don't have your chat open, so I don't know what's going on over there.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'd have to change tabs or do some fuckery with my windows in order to actually.
Perfectly okay.
Yeah, I can curse. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty foul-mouthed. Oh dear. Oh, red flash drive. Thank you for the follow.
What a problem. How will my innocent little ears ever recover from someone saying fuck?
I will play Blink-182's Family Reunion.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turd, and twat. That's the song. That's actually the song, and it's called Family Reunion.
I went to a concert at my younger sister's school, and there was a kid playing retro video games music. Sounds cute, but he was playing the Halo 3 menu theme. No!
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that's so upsetting.
Halo 3 is not retro. Well, it only came out like, what, 10 years ago? No, actually, it didn't. It's closer to 20. Good God.
Is it really?
When did Halo 3 come out? It was like 2005 or something, yeah?
Really?
2006? Something like that? Like, it was an early Xbox 360 game, if I'm not mistaken. I know Halo 4 was pretty late. Like, the Xbox 360 came out in 2005, so it's actually coming up on 20 years.
Back in 2007, when I was at school, they never would let us play Halo music. It was 07 for sure. Yeah. Ooh.
God, can time stop moving? Also, I have just noticed what my follower count is at. Blech, I can speak. If I get 5 more followers, that unlocks Echo the Dolphin.
Oh my god, guys, go fucking follow
Hey, wait a minute.
Spike right now.
Wait,
go over,
hold on.
click the little link like under the stream there that goes to their channel and tell them, give them a little heart and tell them they're a wonderful streamer.
No, hold on, wait a minute. What if I don't want to play Echo the Dolphin?
well then too bad.
It's the
You're gonna have
I did
to.
it, suggested it as a joke and then committed to it, but it's the only 2D game that sets off my claustrophobia.
That's okay.
No, it's absolutely not.
You made a commitment.
I know, but can I actually give it up this time?
No.
Okay, also, Shinon, thank you for the follow.
Yeah! 4 more. Aw.
You're a wonderful streamer, also Echo the Dolphin bad. Correct. Both of these things are correct. Thank you, Shinon.
Oh shit. Oh heck. Oh god.
For the Dreamcast Echo the Dolphin game, I do not have the Dreamcast Echo the Dolphin game. I do have a Dreamcast, and I have streamed from it. In fact, my last stream was actually from a Dreamcast. I was streaming Skies of Arcadia.
You throw that at me, you goober.
Splatoon player's worst nightmare, someone who knows how to strafe.
No! Oh, I'm so bad at aiming right now. Oh, is it already hitting? Is that why I'm doing so bad?
Doopy doopy doo. Where are you? Clever girl. Sonic.NES. Did you hear that there were some people trying to fix the bootleg game Somari to make it actually good?
Really?
Yeah, that's the weird Mario Sonic game for NES.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
It was released in like China and Taiwan or something. It's a real game, but it's a bootleg. And there was an effort made at one point to fix it so that way it would actually be good. Since we're probably never getting an official Mario Sonic crossover like that. I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have had already. Dreamcast streamer? Yeah, I don't exclusively stream from the Dreamcast, but I do collect video games, so I do stream a lot of old games occasionally. Yeah, Skies of
Heck
Arcadia is
yeah.
really good.
Okay. Oh geez. Oh geez. Oh geez. You
Oh,
know
we
what?
have
We
one.
might.
No, we definitely win this.
Ah! Shit.
Well, maybe if half the team doesn't die at the end, we will win this.
Sorry.
No, we
Oh,
won
we got
this.
that.
won
We got
this,
that.
Definitely.
Coolio.
You regret having to sell your Dreamcast collection, but you want to think it went to a good home? If it was a Dreamcast, they probably did. Nobody buys a Dreamcast unless they really, really want one.
Hmm.
It was ahead of its time.
I don't know much about the Dreamcast, to be honest.
I know a fair bit about it. It was Sega's last console. It was forced into production by the head of Sega of America, which pissed off Sega of Japan so much that once it finally hit production, they fired him.
Wow, really?
One of the big games for the Dreamcast was originally a Saturn game by the name of Shenmue, which was the first video game to cost over $1 million to make, and it nearly tanked the company.
Holy fuck. Okay.
The moment the PS2 was announced, everybody dropped the Dreamcast in favor of the PS2, even though the Dreamcast had a better lineup of games, because Sony's brand new console, it used DVDs, it could play movies, and because it could play movies, it was the cheapest DVD player on the market. So everybody bought the PS2, nobody bought the Dreamcast. One of the executives used his own personal bank account to single-handedly save the company, and then eventually died from the sheer stress of it.
Holy shit.
He got, like, really ill because of it, and then just died.
No.
Yeah, it was a mess, and once Microsoft and Nintendo entered the race with the original Xbox and the GameCube, Sega decided that they wouldn't be able to keep up, so they just left the market.
That's wild.
However, the Dreamcast was the first console to be built with off-the-shelf PC parts, which will be continued by the original Xbox and perfected by it. It was the first console to have its own version of Windows as a dev kit, because it used Windows NT, which granted sucks. And it was the first console to have built-in online capabilities. You just need to connect a phone line to it.
Wild, wow. So, with Shenmue, since it cost so much, was it any good?
It is one of the most beloved Sega games ever made, and it shares a lot of DNA with Yakuza.
Wow, okay.
The English version does have hilariously bad voice acting, and some of the writing is a little off, but it's very endearing. My favorite quote from the game is, "Do you know anything about Chinese people? I think they speak Chinese."
Just a hunch.
It's a good game, and there is an HD remaster of Shenmue 1 and 2, because the second one did come out in Dreamcast, but not in the US, just Canada and the rest of the world. The HD remaster is on more modern consoles, so it's a little easier to get a hold of. And they did finally continue the series with Shenmue 3 several years ago, but Shenmue 3 was not supposed to be the conclusion, and they have made no announcement on Shenmue 4.
Its controllers are also completely resistant to stick and trigger drift. How? Like, I'm just curious, like, from a manufacturing standpoint, like, how?
You can get modern controllers that don't have stick drift. It just depends on how they're made.
I see.
Like, you can get replacement sticks for the Joy-Cons that literally cannot drift, because the problem with the
really?
Joy-Cons is because of the graphite they use.
Oh, I see. Oh, they're electromagnetic. Okay,
Yeah.
that would do it.
Excuse me. Yeah, the Dreamcast has a lot of really good games. Just not as much as its peers, because it wasn't on the market for very long. Skies of Arcadia is like everyone's favorite Dreamcast game because it's a beloved JRPG. It is better on GameCube, technically. But it's still damn good on Dreamcast.
As long as they're
Dreamcast
made by
version.
Nintendo, they won't get stick drift. That reminds me. So fucking yesterday, I ended up like buying everything else that I need for my new PC. So I just need to like wait for it to be built, which I might happen like next weekend. So that'll be exciting. But in doing so, like I decided, let's go to Best Buy and look at monitors, just see what my options are for like when I have money. And I ended up not only buying a monitor, which was on sale thankfully, but it was still like, fuck, how much did I spend on that? Like $450. But I got a PS5 controller, just so I have gyro as an option for PC games. Oh shit! Hi Azur. How are you?
Did you get rated?
No, I got 5 bits.
Ah, okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But I was playing with the PS4 or PS5 controller yesterday. And it is wild how well, like just how good it feels in the hand and how nice it feels to use and everything.
You know what's
Especially
really funny?
compared to the Pro controller, because I was sitting there thinking like, why is Nintendo not putting this much effort into their controllers, but still charging like the same amount for clearly inferior hardware? Like, this doesn't feel nice compared to it.
You know what's funny? I hate the DualSense.
Really?
It's so bulky and uncomfortable to use.
Oh, dude, I love it.
The triggers have too much resistance. I don't like how the controller feels. I don't like the finish on the side.
Shit.
Oh, a times 10 battle. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the DualSense, but it's the best controller for PC gaming, so I use it with my Steam Deck. I don't have access to the haptic triggers. I don't like the idea of them.
Okay.
Because some games, the triggers will lock up if, like, your gun jams in the game, and I don't like that because that is a great way to break a controller. It also has the worst battery life imaginable. I stream for like 3 or 4 hours and I have to charge the damn thing immediately afterwards. I can go an entire week without having to charge my Pro controller.
That's... wow, okay.
Yeah.
In a sense, that does make sense, but like also that's pretty not good for a controller.
Yeah.
For a system that people would often play for like at least 4 hours at a time sometimes.
Yeah, it has a really bad battery life. And from what I know, it's even worse on PS5. Also, the cable it came with, I can't use to charge it. I have to use my Switch's AC adapter to charge it.
You know what's really funny about that is that like I got the controller and I just sat there like just looking in the box like, okay, yeah, but where is, you know, like the charging cable? Like, what happened? So I looked in the instructions and whatnot just to see what was up, and they were like, hey, use the cord that came with your PS5. And it's like, I don't got one of those. I don't want one of those.
Don't use a regular USB-C cable because it might not actually charge it. If you have a spare charger for your Steam or Switch, just use that.
That's
in
interesting.
fact, most people recommend it because sometimes even a PS5 won't charge it.
But really?
It's so weird. Well, I mean, like, the DualSense 3 for the PS3, nothing charges it except the PS3 itself.
Shit.
Like, I've tried. I can only charge it if the PS3 is on and it's plugged in directly to the PS3. Yeah, the Steam Deck charger works fine for the DualSense as well.
Then the Switch controllers don't even have analog triggers. Yeah, no, dude, I don't get it.
But I think the Switch Pro controller is actually one of my favorite controllers. It's extremely comfortable, and I love the HD rumble.
That, like, I do love those aspects of it. Like, in the hand, it does feel nice to hold and use and whatnot. But like,
you got 3 people.
I don't know, something about the like the texture of the sticks on the DualSense and the like bumpers and triggers and whatnot. Like, for me, like I very much prefer that. Like, if there could be something that kind of mixed the two, like ergonomically and everything, with a lot of the stuff from the DualSense that I really enjoy, like that would be my favorite controller.
Yeah, I don't think the DualSense is like one of the worst controllers I've ever used, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I like the DualShock 4 more than it.
Interesting.
I just hate how wide the grips are. It's so uncomfortable for long periods of use.
I see. Okay. I'm about to start throwing hands with the other team. I would do it. I have this modernized Super NES controller on my desk. That's sick.
Is it an 8-bit dough one or is it a Retro Fighters one? Do they know?
I'm not sure.
Well, I feel like they would know if they bought it.
Well, yeah.
Because I know the 8-bit dough ones are really good. I almost got one, but I decided against it.
I guess for me, all PlayStation controllers have the same problem: stick layout. No, I agree. It's just like, I do wish the layout was more like an Xbox or Switch controller. Because that for me feels very comfortable.
I don't mind the PlayStation layout. I grew up with PS2, so...
Like, it's not the worst thing in the world to me personally. It's just like I very much prefer other layouts.
Yeah, there was a time where I thought the Xbox 360 layout was like subpar for me, but I got used to it. But I don't hate the Sony layout. I mean, I've used far worse controllers, anyways.
Azure said it's an 8-bit dough.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard the 8-bit dough controllers are really, really good, and some people actually prefer them over Nintendo's official controllers. I have an 8-bit dough controller for my Steam Deck, but it's based on the Xbox 360 controller, which is fine, except with my usage for it for the Steam Deck kind of has a bit of a problem with how it recognizes Xbox controllers, because it'll double detect them, because most games already support an Xbox controller, so if you use Steam input with an Xbox controller, the game sees two controllers.
That's odd.
And I could disable Steam input. However, if I do that, the Steam Deck takes priority, which means it won't even recognize the Xbox controller anyways. Because if you're going to use an Xbox controller with Steam, they recommend you don't use Steam input.
Really?
Yeah, because of that exact issue. But for the Steam Deck, you have to have Steam input active. You can disable it, but then you can't reorder the controller, so if the Steam Deck takes priority, and it likely will, you won't be able to use the controller. Not every game double inputs, though. But at the very least, it's a spare, and if I ever use it on my laptop, I don't think I'll have an issue. PC moment. Oh, someone else has an arrow spray. Also, how long are we going for? I forgot to ask.
How long do you want to go for?
I normally go for like 3 hours.
Okay,
So.
we can do that.
Alright.
So many messages. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me a minute.
Got him.
No. Oh my god. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, you're still just...
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Someone in this match is named Hillbilly. Yeah,
okay,
bombs.
okay.
Fizz bombs.
Stop it!
I learned something funny recently. Have you heard of Balatro, the poker roguelike?
Yeah, I've seen a few people playing it and talking about it. I haven't touched it myself though.
The guy who made it doesn't even like poker.
Yeah.
He doesn't really play poker. He's never cared about poker. The game is actually based on Big 2, which is an Asian card game. He just used poker terms because he knew people would understand it better.
Oi. Like, why don't they do an alt layout version of the controller? Nintendo and Microsoft should do the same too to accommodate PlayStation players who want to switch. Yeah, no, I agree. There should be more options for that sort of thing. It would be interesting too if they did something modular, so you could like make your own sort of layout.
Well, they do, but it's for accessibility. Nintendo doesn't do that though. Nintendo's actually really bad about accessibility.
For real, the DualSense had the Xbox stick layout. It'd probably be my favorite. I kind of want to run Dolphin on it, but use the touchpad as a Wiimote pointer. That would be neat. Honestly, for me, I swap between my 8-bit controller and Xbox controller if I'm playing something that needs triggers like Dolphin. Interesting.
I don't really do emulation anymore.
Yeah, I used to a lot. I don't really anymore. But yeah.
You know,
I don't know where that thought was going.
Once I was able to start getting and affording old games, I just started buying them when I could.
That's fair.
Pandemic prices have finally gone back down a little bit, so
Oh, good.
some stuff isn't as expensive. Some of the more expensive stuff is more expensive, but the cheaper stuff is actually cheaper-ish again.
Oh, heck. I think I'll try switching to the order bow next round.
We got a disconnect.
Just to see if it'll... Oh, great. Okay, I guess I'm gonna switch to that now.
I've just been sticking with the arrow spray. I don't need it. I have enough Sheldon tickets that for the next update, which is likely the last, I can get all the weapons in one go, so I haven't really been changing weapons. Because I don't need the tickets anymore.
Okay. Let's grab that bow. I can't remember if it's good or not.
I don't really like the bows, so.
Oh, it shoots far. Its coverage is okay. Its coverage is way better than I thought, actually. Takes a while to charge. It feels like a mix between the original bow and like the reflex.
I think it's just a reskin of one of them. Oh my god, it's Boy Kisser.
Oh, are you in another round?
Oh. Wait.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I because we got disconnected, I just bounced.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna change your gear and continue.
You know, I think I'm getting a little high.
You abandoned me.
I'm sorry.
You left me to die.
I didn't mean to.
How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna lose because of this.
No!
How could you? I thought we were friends.
We are!
Alright, well then I'll just hang tight and one of us can open a new lobby in a moment, I guess.
Yeah, I'll get one open.
Ow. See, look, I died.
I'm sorry! Me too! No, wait, I'm not ready. Cancel. Okay, we're good. Emulation only for retro games. I can see that. Especially with a lot of companies making things like just not available anymore for like no reason. I could see that definitely being an option for that kind of thing.
I prefer original hardware whenever possible.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Don't get me wrong, but if the option isn't there, then I think emulation's probably the best go.
I mean, they're not going to make it themselves, and that's the only way people can play it sometimes with the scalped market.
Yeah.
I would say, though, that if a retro game does get ported or released in some way on newer consoles, that it would be nice to support the devs that way.
Mm-hmm.
But, because by that point it becomes a little bit of a gray area or questionable if the game is readily available.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the daily ball.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta get my
Wait,
balls.
when did I get conch shells?
Huh?
I have 3 conch shells and I can't remember how or when I got them.
You must have leveled up during the Splatfest.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, that's how the conch shells work, is when you level up you get a shell.
Dope.
That does actually factor into the results, by the way.
Okay. You'd think I'd know that given, like, the fact that Splatoon is, like, my favorite game, but I am so bad at paying attention sometimes.
Well, I knew about the fizz bangs, but I forgot about them. I didn't know what the fuck they were in the announcements or patch notes. I just knew that they were a thing.
So much grape jelly. Why is there so much?
I don't like grape-flavored things.
Oh, you don't?
No, I love grapes, but grape-flavored things are, gross.
I really like it personally. And also I learned a little bit ago that grape flavor, while it was the first like artificial flavoring that was ever made, they were trying to go for Concord grapes rather than the whatever ones are typically sold. So, which is why they taste so different.
Alright, hang on, I'm getting some balls.
Okay, have the good balls.
Okay.
Okay.
No, wait. Ah, okay. I'm not usually the one who joins the lobby.
There you go.
Okay. Alright.
Coolio. Apple, apple, apple.
So, my family, or rather my parents, are out getting parrot training at a parrot shop.
Cool.
Oh, clicker training at a parrot shop, specifically, and they're going to a
Exciting.
Japanese marketplace afterwards, bring home food. Good, they're probably going to be home pretty late, so after my second stream today is when I'll probably get to eat that.
Okay.
So, I'm going to have to fend for myself for a bit. Which is
That's
fine,
okay.
but I want my damn Japanese food.
Yeah.
I actually made some roast beef hash earlier, and it was very, very tasty.
Good. I remember you sent me photos of it, and I'm surprised that I haven't really seen it around here much, considering just what it is.
It's a southern U.S. thing, so I wouldn't really expect to see it in Canada.
That's fair.
But it's very simple to make, and you can make it with just about anything as long as it's meat and potatoes.
Oh shit! It's the first time that I've actually splatted someone with the bombs in the bow. Wow! This might become my favorite weapon.
My brother says, speaking of birds, Peaches has borbed and Bandit is throwing toys around.
Oh!
He actually posted pictures on my server.
Oh.
Yeah, for those from Zeri's stream, Peaches is a sun conure and Bandit is a rose-breasted cockatoo.
They're both so cute. I love peaches.
He's very colorful. A lot of people love Bandit because he's very pink. Got him.
Heck you.
I say got him as if I actually contributed to that.
That's okay. Moral support is a contribution.
I scared him.
You scared him.
Yeah, Peaches borbs a lot. Bandit doesn't really borb. He does potate, though.
Get that away from me. I'm allergic to limes.
Unhand her, damn backslide. Ow.
By the way, sorry, what DAW do you use again? I use FL Studio 21.2, I believe it is, the latest version. Producer Extended Edition. So I have like fucking basically everything that ImageLine offers just in my pocket. Yeah, I like it. I've been using it since I was 11, and I started on FL Studio 7. Or I think 5, or maybe it was 5. I can't remember, but like I've been using FL basically like my whole time producing. I touched Ableton for like a month, and it was really fun. Like the demo was really easy, really good to use.
Oof.
But yeah, I've been sticking with FL for a while.
I wonder what kind of audio production stuff is available on Linux.
Oh, good question.
I mean, I don't know how much I'd use that, but I might partake in it a little bit if I ever get that keyboard.
Oh, Shinon, you use FL too. That's dope.
As Linux isn't really known for the same tools that Mac has.
Okay, so I learned my keyboard's media keys work in FL Studio. Good. Good.
Keyboard Defender.
Keyboard Defender.
Thank you,
Oh,
Rain.
wait.
Rain
Hold
exploded
on.
me.
Is Warrior a fucking
Gooch
thing?
Guzzler? What the fuck? Gooch Guzzler?
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love Splatoon player names. What the fuck is that name?
Hi, Rain.
Hey, Rain.
I'll do all that in just a minute.
Oh, wait, it's three stream watch streak. Rain, I didn't know you were here last stream. That's technically the name of a giant catfish. I actually don't believe you. I think you're just making this up to make them seem normal or something. I lost my train of thought there. So I'll take care of that hydrate and stretch after this match.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's all quiet on that western front. Bagarius Urelli, aka Goonch.
Great. I also drink catfish.
You're a mean one, Mr. Goonch.
No! No!
Okay, but their name is Gooch Guzzler, not Goonch Guzzler. I can guarantee they were not thinking of the catfish when they made that name. Knowing this community. This isn't really the ideal spot to do this.
What the fuck? No one has inked like over here.
How did I kill that person? Oh, it is actually alternatively spelled as Gooch. Yeah, I still don't think that's what they were thinking of. Also, you can probably hear my birds in the background.
I don't think I hear anything, but that's just me personally.
Well, I can certainly hear them. It might be more clear
yeah,
on
no,
my
I hear
end.
them now.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So that's Peaches.
Peaches. What a wonderful bean.
Yeah, until he screams in your ear when you walk past him.
No.
He waits. Got him. Ow. Gooch Guzzler, the original grandpa?
What? Huh?
What the fuck?
What do you mean?
That's his title. Oh, we are fucking losing this. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I was really worried my chest was gonna pop again.
The original. Oh no!
One of the last times I streamed, I got a stretch redeem, so you know I stretched, and you know just went.
Also, thank you Twitch
My
for
chest just pops.
Oh. Thank you Twitch for not just giving me alerts at all. Oh!
Oh.
Benrick, hello! Welcome in.
You
Thank you
reading
so
out
much.
that title interrupted me playing Peekaboo with Bandit. What in the blue fuck?
Hello, hello. For those that don't know me, I'm Zari. I'm a variety streamer that does lots of like music production and should I mute myself actually?
Oh, go ahead.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I do a lot of like music production and art and graphic design and stuff, but I also play like Splatoon and Call of the Lamb and Pikmin and stuff and other like comfy neat little games that help everyone kind of feel at home. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you had fun over at Benrick's stream. I don't know what you were doing, but I hope you were having a good time.
Also, the pictures that my brother took of Bandit and Peaches, I posted them in your IRL photos channel.
Oh, thank you. I'll be checking that later.
These are fresh pictures, hot off the presses.
Just shooting bugs. Oh, okay.
Shooting bugs. Helldivers?
Deep Rock Galactic.
Ooh, funnily enough, I'm actually streaming that later. I'm doing 2 streams today.
Oh, sick. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it a lot.
You know, Zary, if you got Deep Rock, you could join in on that. It's pretty fun.
I can't. If I did have it, I wouldn't be able to play it. Just because I don't have my PC built yet.
Ah, well.
I'm still running Mac.
Well,
so.
I mean, tonight we have a full group, but I mean some other time.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those games where when I first heard about it, I thought, oh, this sounds kind of odd, I guess. And then I actually saw some gameplay of it and looked into it more. I'm like, oh, okay, this could be pretty fun. And then I actually played it, and now I'm like, rockin' stone, rickety rockin' stone. Diggy, diggy hole.
Diggy, diggy hole.
Yeah, I mean driller, so that's kind of my job, is I dig the hole.
You're great.
Oh, Azure Llama, thank you for the follow. Oh god, we're getting
Yay.
closer.
Good. Good. Everyone go follow fucking RogueSpyke right now.
Oh, I don't want to play
Make
Echo
him
the
suffer.
Dolphin. I don't
I'm
want to.
assuming.
I don't want to play Echo the Dolphin. I just want to stay home and bake cookies with you.
That's so cute.
I'm going this way. Yeah, it's funny because like I literally played an underwater. I streamed an underwater horror game, and Echo the Dolphin still affects me more than that.
Oh, I don't know anything about it really. I feel like I've heard the name, but I haven't like actually played it.
I shall jump between both chats at a rapid pace. Good plan. Echo the Dolphin is a game where you play as a dolphin named Echo. Someone challenged you to go really high in the sky, so you did, and you caused a wormhole to suck in all the other dolphins.
Oh.
And now you have to go into the deep ocean to fight aliens. It is an incredibly weird and surreal game.
Is it?
And for a Genesis game, it's actually downright creepy, because the deep ocean is really, really bizarre. And it is the only 2D game to ever set off my thalassophobia.
Gotta peel out and make wood things that'll have fun. Okay, have a good time. I
Doesn't it, like-
appreciate coming to visit and coming to raid.
It's like, my thalassophobia gets set off by basically anything 3D with water. I mean, even games that aren't actually horror games like Mario 64.
Really?
Yeah, and it's unique to each game, so every time I learn to deal with it, I have to do it on a per-game basis. Streaming Outer Wilds, which had an underwater or a water planet in it, was the hardest thing I ever did on stream, or just in general. Anyone who saw that will remember that I was like fending off a panic attack during that entire planet. I hated it so much. I would rather play like Ninja Gaiden Black on the hardest difficulty than ever have to do that planet again. That's how bad it was for me. And Ninja Gaiden Black is a game I can't even play. Then I had to do it twice. No, I only had to do it once, because I only went underwater the one time.
Okay, so I mentioned the Dreamcast version being really good earlier, but maybe don't play it because it's 3D, so that it'd absolutely set you off.
I mean, I can learn to get through it, but if the game is exclusively underwater, it's a bit much for me. I think I'll be able to handle it with Echo because it takes a while to get to the really weird stuff, and it's the weird stuff that sets me off. Because I'm not just afraid of being in deep water, I'm afraid of what's in the water.
Slamendorf, hello. Welcome in, welcome in.
But, like, I remember when I played Metroid Prime, and I really struggle with the underwater parts, especially because your vision is obscured. And some of the underwater enemies make your screen go static, which is not great when being unable to see is partially what sets you off even further. I did learn to get used to it for Metroid Prime, at least, so that was fun.
I'm afraid of what's in the water. Piss, it's piss. I can't relate.
Okay. Pink, and Pick.
Oh, wonderful.
Pikmin be like,
Passing by to wish you a good stream. Don't be lurking. Gonna be lurking because I'm with family. Okay.
what's a hey hun if I didn't say that already?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
My girlfriend's in chat.
Oh, hello.
One of my girlfriends is in chat.
Get out of here.
Also, everyone go follow Zeriberry.
What?
Yeah. Zeno or Sorrow, can one of you shout out Zeriberry, please? Her name's in my title.
That didn't work out.
Actually, wait, we already shouted you out earlier, but I mean, go ahead, do it again. Shout her out again. Do it.
Appreciate that.
Do it. Got him. You got me, but I got him.
Okay.
Can't need to wait another 2 minutes. How long was the fucking cooldown for shoutouts?
I think it's like 20 minutes.
That's weird. I thought it was a lot shorter than that.
We've
been streaming for an hour.
Wait, oh, that's weird.
What?
Did you shout me out like 7 times?
I shouted you out at the beginning of stream. That was an hour ago.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, well, we do have the other shout out. That way I can actually see what you're playing. Oh, you're playing Splatoon 3. I didn't know. When were you going to tell me?
Whoa. Heck.
That's so weird. The cooldown should not be that long. When I mod for Kohai, I'm able to shout people out like within like 10 minutes. That's so fucking weird.
To be honest, I just don't like water that isn't clean. You know, that's fair.
I don't like it when I can't see the bottom. That's what really gets me. I used to have nightmares as a kid about being swept out to the lake because there's a big lake by Chicago. Great
Really?
Lake, actually.
Oh, that's right. Is that one? Can't remember which one that is.
Lake Michigan.
Michigan. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
Chicago
sense. I wanted to
borders
say
Lake
Erie,
Michigan.
but it's like no, it's Toronto.
Oh, I forgot. The Great Lakes stretch into Canada.
Yeah, I'm on the top of one.
If I ever get a boat, I guess I could just visit you.
I'm not across Lake Michigan though.
Cooldown is 2 minutes according to Twitch, but the cooldown said 2 minutes 24 seconds. What the fuck? Yeah, but Zeno, that was an hour ago, like on the dot. I've been live for an hour and 10 minutes. How the fuck is there a cooldown? I shouted her out at the start of stream. What the actual fuck? Yeah, it's an hour-long shout-out to Shoutouts and Redeems. He's on Mac! Oh, wait a minute, I'm on Linux. Huh, that's... Wait, how would Twitch even see what my OS is?
That shouldn't matter.
You try doing a shout-out before the cooldown ends, it adds time to the cooldown? Okay. But wait, when I shout out people in Kohai's stream, it doesn't have that long of a cooldown. Because I moderate for Kohai, and he gets rated frequently, and we never have that issue. I think it's a problem on the OS's end? It shouldn't be, that's really weird. I don't know, man, Twitch be twitchy.
Yeah. How's everyone? I'm doing good.
Also, Rain, I didn't know you used Linux. That's cool. So yeah, how's everyone doing on my stream?
Yeah.
Everybody Gucci?
How Gucci is your gooch?
Don't say that. Now's your chance to be a big shot.
Walmart bag.
What was that name?
There's someone on our team named Walmart bag.
Walmart bag. Yeah, 2 machines, 1 Windows, and 1 Mint. I have technically 3 computers. I have a laptop running Pop! OS, which is a version of Linux. It's based on Debian, I think. I have an Open Pandora, which is a low-powered Linux handheld about the size of a DS, which runs Arch Linux, just plain old Arch Linux. And I have a Steam Deck, which is SteamDeck, which runs SteamOS, which is a form of Arch Linux. Ow!
Shit.
There is actually not a single Windows machine in this house anymore.
Really?
My dad uses Linux, my brother uses Mac, my mom uses Mac, I use Linux. All the Windows stuff is done through virtual machines.
Oh, stop it! You smell. Oh shit.
You guys won't want to move. Yeah, I don't know what you guys thought was going to happen there. Motherfuckers really be out here just staring at a booyah bomb coming towards them.
Yeah.
I remember first year Splatoon 3 was out, that Christmas, I played during Christmas, and there were at least 3 people who were most definitely children who walked right into my booyah bomb.
Wow.
No hesitation whatsoever. They started the game, a silver line connected them to their death, and they walked towards it like soldiers marching to war.
No. Shit. I'm not doing very good today.
I'm not doing very good either, but it's been a hot minute since I last played this. I'll be playing it more once I get the battery replaced. I see one of the players in the enemy team is named Megan, and all I can think of is, actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids. God, I fucking love vines.
Heck, at least I got them. Fuck you, Megan.
Now she has hemorrhoids.
No. Oh, heck.
Ow. Fuck, I just smacked my hand into my desk.
Oh, dude.
Those ski goggles? That's cool. Why do I insist on holding my water bottle up to my mic when I screw it on? Okay, I have to back out so I can sell my, or scrub my slots.
Okay, have a good slots.
Can I get out of this menu, please?
How are mine doing, actually? I have 2. Okay.
Yeah, I started today with 1 slot already filled. Lightning fast Cuddle Gear model. Game, you know exactly what title I want. You are not giving it to me, and I see that. I don't appreciate it.
Give me everything.
Oi, chum.
Rad, okay. I'm gonna look at the shops real quick.
So am I, actually.
Okay. Shopping trip. We back. No, you're not. Get your drums out of here. What's up?
I found it.
Whoa.
Newsboy cap.
Oh.
We back, baby. We ballin'.
Are you?
I actually wear a newsboy cap, IRL.
Oh, good.
So like I get, I get rather excited whenever I'm able to wear one in a game. I was hoping it would be back. I'm gonna just oh, I gotta.
That is very cute. Absolutely getting that. Now the drums are here to stay. I swear to God, if we get in a match, I'm going straight for you. Oh, that's really cute. So much cute clothing today. That's dope. And we'll do the upgrade to this, I guess.
Bird update. Bandit, being the dumbass that he is chewing on the perch he's standing on instead of the toy that the perch is set up for.
Yeah. Aw.
By the way, Rose-breasted cockatoos are also called galahs. I've actually heard it's pronounced galah. Do you want to know what galah means in Aborigines?
What?
Idiot.
My God, perfect.
Galahs in Australia are basically pigeons.
Oh,
Pigeons with bolt cutters as beaks.
jeez.
Alright, I'm ready to start a new lobby, so I'm just gonna...
Okay. Just a quick minute.
Alright, well, after the Splatfest, I'm never changing my outfit again, because I just recreated my outfit from Splatoon 2, minus my jacket, which I'm not wearing because of the Splatfest.
Hello, Harmony. Thank you for the things. Wow. Okay. And let's see. That's cute. Yeah, well, yeah. And those shoes. We good.
We ballin'.
We ballin'.
And speaking of newsboy caps, I actually need to get one that's slightly larger because my head actually grew. I got my newsboy cap when I was in 7th grade.
Wow, okay.
And I have not changed it since.
Impressive.
It's a nice hat. When I wear it and when I'm out, I get compliments on it every now and then.
Good.
Also, if you're back in the lobby, I have the lobby open.
Okay, I was just about to join.
Okay, just making sure.
Here we go.
I remember one of the times I was playing with my usual friend group. One of my friends is named Dennis, and he just uses his real name on everything, because he's like that. And someone else in the call with me was like, okay, anyone in Splatoon who has just a regular name as a player name, they gotta be a child. And I went, yeah, Dennis.
That is incredible. How'd they take it?
I think he just said, yep.
Dennis is crazy.
Oh, God.
We've been getting a lot of 10 times battles today.
This is the second one.
This is the third one.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Okay, cool.
Alright, hopefully we actually win this time.
I think maybe this is the fourth.
I am pretty confident it's been 2.
No, because there was one near the beginning. There was one like 20 minutes ago, and then there's this one, and then I want to feel there was a fourth.
I don't know. Listen, I don't want to accuse you of being high or anything. But
Listen, don't you dare fucking say that because I'm inebriated or whatever the fuck, that suddenly my perception of reality is warped.
well,
That's just realistic.
well, listen, I can't count, so it's either your fault or my fault. And if it's my fault, I don't like that, so I'm blaming you.
Wow, I see how it is.
Buddy, when you are in Enemy Inc., the option that you should take is not going into squid form.
Oh my god. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Ah, stop it, stop it, stop it, you smell. Why are there 2 of you? Okay.
Ow.
Oops.
You know your memory is bad when the high person has better memory? You shut the fuck up, Zeno. I know where you sleep.
Yes.
Zeno's my brother, by the way.
Hello. How are your Blade Chronicles?
Oh, I just got the joke. Okay. Yeah, I think his name is actually a reference to the Xenomorph from Alien.
Oh, how is your Alien Blade Chronicles?
He's in the saga. I'm dead.
Oh, I am very much not doing good today. I wonder why that could be.
Doopy doopy doo.
So here's the thing, because like the more I think about it, the more I don't know, because like most other times that I've played this game high, I've done really decently, but like it's just today is just not working out.
I feel like most people play this game high.
Good.
Ow.
As God intended. or
Bean
whatever the
Boruto.
fuck. Oh, I want tea really bad.
I had some nice coffee earlier.
Mmm.
It was a Hawaiian blend made with molasses.
Wow, okay. That sounds really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Sleepy pup, oh, baby.
Puppy.
Oh. Hi, David. How are you? Wait. Oh. I thought we, I was confused as to whether or not we won or lost, but then, like, it kind of hit me.
I don't
'cause,
remember.
like,
I
was
wasn't
looking
paying
at that, like-
attention. I think we
What?
lost.
Yeah, we did. But, cause I was looking at the, like, oh, you know, like, your catalog and stuff went up, and it's like, wait, we lost that one, though. And then I started thinking, like, did we?
Who has a better memory,
Like-
the high person or the one with ADHD?
Dude, not only am I high, but I also have ADHD.
Oh god.
Don't even.
I remember years ago when my sister still lived here, she would notice that I had the munchies a lot, and she'd ask me if I was high, and I was like, no, I don't do that. And she was like, you know, for someone who doesn't get high, you sure do eat a lot of snacks.
That's kind of rude.
I do get the munchies a lot. I don't snack as much as I used to, though. I'm trying to watch that.
I used to a lot more, too. I just haven't been feeling like it as often. Ah! Okay, okay,
Hey, buddy.
okay. Alright. No!
Ow.
Just like me, for real. Oh, you're also a high person that has ADHD?
I have HD, ADHD, high definition, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah? I'm so sorry to hear that, I think.
I think.
I don't know.
I'm sorry to hear that, or congratulations, whichever one fits.
Whichever one is most appropriate. Whichever one sounds like me.
I ain't reading all that. Congratulations, or I'm sorry to hear that.
No. No, I just eat a lot. Oh, that's fair.
I eat a lot too. I like into food.
I do too. I eat like a lot less than I used to.
Oh, I do too.
Like, I don't know. With me, just like a lot of things have kind of been changing with me recently, so I'm having like smaller meals and like not eating as much as often as I used to, and it's just weird to see.
I destroyed my body because of depression in like 2014.
No.
I dropped out of college, and while I was at college, my lunch consisted of a banana.
Oh.
And I did that for almost an entire year straight.
Oh.
Yeah, I made some really bad decisions, and my body, it took a while for me to recover from it. I'm still not fully recovered from it. But I'm doing much better.
I'm glad for that.
And, despite everything that's happened to me recently, I'm actually the happiest I've been in years.
Good. What? Who is... Wow! Hello!
Hello?
Cowrie Coyote? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Well, that's really, really sweet. Hello everyone. I'll mute for this one, because you've heard it.
Okay.
And stuff.
I don't know if I'm supposed to mute, so I don't know if she can still hear me. If she can still hear me, I'm just gonna clear my throat really, really loudly. Squid bag me? Alright, so how's she gonna unmute in the middle of a match? Ow. One of my favorite things about Splatoon is all the graffiti from other players that you can see. Gotcha. Last year's tofu. Ew. Ow. I was behind a wall. I disagree with that. Hey, Lizard Man. Theory's muted at the moment. I don't know if she can still hear me, but if she can, you should go follow her, Lizard Man, because she is an absolute goober. And a good friend. And she deserves all the nice things in the world. And all the love and support. And,
I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Ah, crap. Did you hear me?
I could for like a couple seconds, and then I realized I should have deafened. So
Oh, okay. So you didn't hear that last bit?
Not anything that was said in the past, like, 2 minutes.
Okay. But you did hear me loudly clear my throat.
I don't think I heard that. Maybe I did, but I wasn't... Dude, I'm high. I don't remember things.
Oh, thank you. So weird that it had a cooldown like that. And yeah, Elizabeth, I'm streaming early right now, and I'm streaming again at my usual time later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go to like 4, I think, and then by that point I'm gonna have to make dinner.
Okay.
Or at least have dinner. But yeah, thank you for shouting out Zeri again.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate shouting.
Oh, I almost fell in the water.
All of the neighbors must hear.
I think we won.
Oh, we probably did.
Listen, we had the moral victory.
The moral victory?
Yeah.
What happened?
They're wearing green after St. Patrick's Day, and that's a cardinal sin.
Oh, how could you? I trusted you to not do that for some reason. Your persona is adorable. Thank you so much. I love her a lot.
She's very adorable.
She was very, very fun to make.
I will pet.
Or
We'll pet and boop.
I gotta figure out redeems for like PNG tubers.
I just have stuff overlaid on top of or in front of it in OBS.
That's smart. I should think about doing that.
So like I have like a redeem where you can explode me, and what that does is it plays the Deltarune sprite and explosion thing.
Yeah.
And I just have it in front of my reactive. Since my reactive never moves.
Okay.
Yako Taco.
Oh, delicious.
Scrimbles.
Scrimbles! Fuck yeah.
My 2 favorite Splatoon player names are Jimothy and Staniel. Okay, well this is a mirror match.
Yeah, it seems that way. That or we never mind. You know what? It's not worth it.
Yeah, where were you going with that?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. No.
Mustard versus purple ketchup from the 2000s.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, I cracked the code. Alright.
That's the one.
There's nothing else you could possibly be thinking of at this moment.
Don't worry about it.
I had a dream once that I was getting my
dinner on my
ass
way
handed
back
to me in
home.
Splatoon by a guy named Farticus Maximus, and the least believable part was that the name would fit.
I hope you have a safe trip back home, Slam. And I would love to know what you had for dinner, because I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be having fried rice if there's any left over. Zeno was making fried rice when I was getting ready for stream.
I'm about to start fighting my own teammates. Oh, are they losing? Oh no, poor Team Drums. How unfortunate for everyone.
How unfortunate. So sad. I'm playing playing a song on the world's smallest keyboard.
Hi, Frank. Pikmin streamer. I'm not a Pikmin.
He's one of my redeems. Ow.
Ah, stop it. Ugh. It's hell yummy. I'm really glad. Oh.
At some point I need to play Killer 7 again so I can play Killer 8.
Lazy Lizard Man, thank you for the follow.
These are my community.
I had chicken sandwich with cheese, fried cheese and fries. Oh my god.
Fried cheese. Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Don't worry, I've been having trouble with food lately too. I mean, I don't know if it's trouble necessarily, if it's more just like my body kind of adjusting the circumstances. I don't know. I'm not complaining necessarily. No.
Talking fried cheese makes me want fried mushrooms.
Oh, I'll send you some fried cheese, Goober. Oh my god, thank you. I'll send you my address in DMs. I won't actually.
I like how you had to specify that you actually won't in case they didn't understand you were joking.
Yeah. I mean, some people don't get it. It's okay. protein, yogurt, and soy are basically the only things that don't hurt my tummy right now. Oh.
Oof. God, I could not imagine going on some kind of diet because of body issues. That would just destroy me. I want to eat everything.
Oh, damn. I mean, I think I've become somewhat lactose intolerant, and I have trouble digesting fats, too. Oh, Jesus.
Another bird update. Bandit jumped off of the egg carton on the bottom of his house, and the sound of him landing spooked him, and then he tripped over nothing.
Oh, baby. Oh.
He's a very dumb bird.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, I'm glad he's fine.
Yeah, he trips a lot. Sometimes he takes a tumble. He's fine. We check on him, and he usually just goes, "Hi," immediately afterwards.
Oh.
There was one time my brother dropped something in the kitchen, and it spooked Bandit. He jumped like 2 feet up in the air and said, "Crikey."
Oh.
Deimos. Shelda! He then picked up the wooden barbell toy and started parading around with it while singing to himself. Aw.
No. What a wonderful little bean.
Yeah, cockatoos are, galas specifically, are just the epitome of I'm baby, from what I know. The problem is they are toddlers for 80 years, and not only are they toddlers, they are toddlers with bolt cutters for a mouth.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's likely going to outlive my parents, and he actually could easily outlive me.
It's kind of just a persistent hormone dysfunction thing that emerged when I was 26.
Oof.
The mid-20s malfunction era. Oh.
Function away.
Oh.
I was listening to a song called Malfunction earlier.
Okay.
That was the one I sent you.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good song. It's one of my favorites.
I have done the thing that getting high does, and I forgot.
Okay, buddy, you were okay. No, they were jumping. I was gonna say, you don't have to let me know that you're taking a clip of that. Sometimes when I get a really sick kill on someone and they're just playing really badly, I'll stop moving after I kill them to take a clip, and I just want them to know that I take a clip.
Oh, right. This isn't the start of the match. What am I doing?
Oh, almost.
What am I doing? Oh, that could have went okay if I was not high. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, we're fine. Everything. Everything's not okay.
Isn't Deimos the son of Ares or something?
He's the son of I don't know. I don't know these people.
Well, I know Deimos is, I think, a Greek name. There's a character named Deimos in the God of War games, but that's Kratos' brother, and Kratos isn't actually part of Greek mythology, I don't think. But I think there was actually a god named Deimos. I could be wrong. Deimos is the child of Ares and Aphrodite. His twin brother is Phobos. Aren't Ares and Aphrodite siblings?
Zeus, your Volkswagen has returned. What are you referencing?
Greek mythology is fucked up. Okay, in God of War, Deimos is not related to Ares or Aphrodite at all. It's just Kratos' brother. can't change the jukebox song.
I'd come bringing the destruction of the toddlers of Olympus. What are you talking about?
Zeus, your son has returned. I come, seeking the weed of Olympus. Kratos, you will not get a hit from the cabbage of the gods. Do not deny me my doobie.
Oh, okay, Rain. I don't remember that from the book I read, but I don't remember the book. Aphrodite's married to Hephaestus. Well, that I knew. And she fucked Ares more than Hephaestus because she didn't like Hephaestus. Because...
Oh, I'm not smart. I'm not smart. I'm not smart.
Don't worry, I'm stupid too. I'm not smart, I'm stupid faster. Yeah, I know a little bit about Greek mythology, but there's definitely people who know more than me. For the record, I studied Artemis when I was in grade school, and that's probably why I'm gender fluid, honestly, is because Artemis is pretty fucking cool.
Dope.
The, trans question of do I want to, do I like her or do I want to be her?
Those are always fun to process and deal with.
Yep. Well, I just single-handedly took out 3 members of the enemy team.
Heck you! I got the last one.
Got him. I need a chiropractor after this carry.
Oh my god.
Ready for round 2? Oh.
Okay.
Mythology is nuts. Yeah, it is.
Heck you!
That reminds me, I need to do the post game of I still got them. Art box?
Oh.
The one and only princess?
What?
What?
What is happening?
But yeah, I need to do the post game of Hades because I never finished it in preparation for Hades 2 because it's likely going to carry off in the post game as well.
Heck you!
Ow. Got him. Technically, Ares and Hephaestus are both half siblings of Aphrodite as well. Well, basically everybody's father is Zeus, so yeah.
No!
Mythology in general is kind of nuts. I know a little bit of Chinese mythology because of Sun Wukong. And that's also nuts.
Y'all fart bar. You weren't kidding.
No, I would never lie about a name like that. Like I said, my dream about Farticus Maximus, the only thing that was like unbelievable about it was that the name would fit. Because that is a Splatoon player name, and it's always the people with the stupid names who are better than you. Always look out for the people with the stupid names, because they're going to be the biggest problem.
My Switch about to die, so I'm gonna stop my Splatfest journey here. Okay, I'll be able to. I'll make sure to beat Team Drum's face in without you there. You'll be spared this time.
Drums. I have Diggy Diggy Hole stuck in my head because I started thinking about Deep Rock. Deep Rock's so much fun.
Oh, thank you for the lurk. Hold on.
I started to look up Hindu myths because of Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball. I mean, if it gets you looking into it. Probably not the best start to that, but I haven't watched Dragon Ball, so I don't actually know anything about the character.
Oh, Rain, was that an issue with your keyboard?
I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
I was too.
Squeak.
Yeah.
Akira!
Oh. Danko Mango. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember what I was gonna say. I didn't want to say it, but I only know about Sun Wukong's like mythology because of Death Battle.
Oh, I see.
It was one of the best death battles ever. Also, we are on a mirror match again. One of the best death battles ever was Sun Wukong versus Hercules. That was such a good episode. Well, these matches don't count for the Splatfest. No matter who wins, neither of us actually get anything from it.
Oh.
Alright, they don't want to do it anymore.
Yay!
No!
This is the true Splatoon experience.
Yeah, like, this match doesn't count for the Splatfest, there's no point. Those mirror matches don't earn any points either way. This is like in TF2 when you're just in the middle of a serious match and then there's like two sandwich heavies crowding around a spy crab.
The high is kicking in, shut up. You don't know anything. You're not my dad?
No. I was actually killed by a fizzbang. Yeah, I've never actually watched much of Dragon Ball. I've seen 2 episodes of GT and I didn't know it was GT at the time.
Yeah. This is the best!
The true Splatoon experience. Tonight we are friends, tomorrow we meet as foes. Embry is just desperately trying to get us to contribute.
This is the best! Oh my god, I legitimately haven't had this much fun, like, since I fucking first bought the game.
Splatoon players, when they can stop playing the game they paid $60 for and press one button for 3 minutes straight. Yeah, listen, man, it was back when Toonami was still airing Dragon Ball, and it was back in, like, 2003, I think? I saw 2 episodes of GT, they were not in order. Goku was a kid, and everyone was calling him Grandpa, and I was extremely confused.
Oh.
At some point, I wouldn't mind watching Dragon Ball Z. It's like, I did not really grow up with Dragon Ball at all. And even I got touched by the tributes for Akira Toriyama.
I watched a little bit when I was growing up, but I didn't get like super attached to it. I just remember the series.
My grandma got me a Dragon Ball t-shirt even though I didn't watch the show, and I was very annoyed by that. It may have been my parents, I don't know, but I literally watched 2 episodes and they got me a shirt. Even though I told them I didn't like it. Well, Juicy Sensor Grand Tour. It was aggressively non-canon, that was because Goku was mistakenly wished back into a kid. Okay. I always prefer Dragon Ball, but Z has good stuff. I know a lot of people don't like Super. Yippee!
Alkaline.
Wait,
Yippee
are
and
we in
Bippy.
a team with Yippee and Bippy?
Yay! We are so in. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Yippee and Bippy.
Yippee Bippy.
There was one time I was playing Splatoon and the enemy team had 2 team members. One was named I Got $20 and the other one was named $2 Sloppy.
Oh my god.
It may have been I Got $2 and $2 Sloppy, but they were on the same team. Another time it was 2 players named IRS and Tax Fraud.
Oh my fucking god. Did I tell you about the time that I got Femboy and Nicotine?
I don't think you did.
Oh my god.
Ow.
My only exposure to Dragon Ball is Dragon Ball Budokai 2 on the GameCube, which I have thanks to my aunt. That makes sense.
I've never played a single Dragon Ball game. I wasn't
remember
a fan
my,
of the anime,
my-
so I like had no reason to.
Yeah. I remember my cousins were super into one of the PS2 games.
I don't actually think I've ever played a single video game based on an anime, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. I don't watch many animes, and most of the anime that I do watch don't really get games.
I used to watch a lot more than I do now.
I don't watch TV much at all, so I definitely watched less than I did in high school when I really got into anime, where I was watching One Piece on Funimation. I got really into it. I like Spice and Wolf, Trigun, and Hellsing Ultimate. I have seen all of Spice and Wolf, I have seen all of Hellsing Ultimate, all of the original Full Metal Alchemist, and all of High School of the Dead. I've seen about half of Trigun and the first couple episodes of Pantheon Stalking. And several miscellaneous episodes of Bleach and One Piece, and Sergeant Frog. And that's about it.
I can't even remember all the ones that I've watched.
I've watched so few that it's easy to keep track.
I see.
Because I don't treat anime any differently than regular TV shows, and I don't really watch TV anymore. So
I remember the first anime that I watched, like actively like seeked out for myself, was Chobits.
I'm not familiar with that one. Well, I mean, I did watch Pokemon, but like everybody watched Pokemon. I sometimes don't really consider it an anime because it's just a worldwide brand.
Yeah, and like what I meant specifically is like I went online just to watch it because I couldn't have access to it on like networks or anything.
Yeah.
But Chobits is one where like it's like a sort of thing where like, you know, you can buy androids, right? And they are like built and whatnot to help you like as a human being function.
Maybe
And this one dude buys his android, which I think was like he wasn't supposed to or something, or maybe he got them in a dumpster. I think that was the thing with them. And brought them home, cleaned them up and everything, and then like gradually like fell in love with them. Or something.
Up until that, it sounded like Metabots almost. God, I wish Metabots had taken off more because it was so cool. I didn't watch much of the anime, but I had the toys and I had one of the games, Metabots Infinity. I should stream that at some point. I don't think anybody ever talks about that game. It's not great, but I like it.
My first was Evangelion. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not like it's a great anime, but it's like I wouldn't start with that. Would not.
I love how it has a lot of really interesting references to the Bible and Christian imagery, and it turned out it's not actually supposed to mean anything. He just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Boo Radley. Wait a minute, I follow an artist named Boo Radley.
Oh, you think we're gonna beat them in the face?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go find them and beat their face.
Like, I feel like Boo Radley could be a common name, but I do know of an artist by that name. They're a big Monster Hunter fan. They're actually pretty cool. I have gotten matched with well-known internet people before, because I got matched with Botanic Sage at one point, and he's a mashup artist.
Heck you, Roman.
What's up? Roman?
Yeah, the dude's name was Roman.
Nico, it's your cousin. Why don't you take me bowling? Someone actually made a song about that years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it gets stuck in my head occasionally. It's actually kind of catchy.
Heck.
I need to actually get GTA 4, because I've never played it. Well, I played a little bit of it on Steam, but I want to get it on Xbox 360 because the PC version is kind of a nightmare to get working now.
Hmm.
I do know it. A lot of people say it's the last good GTA game because a lot of people don't like 5.
Heck you, Roman.
Ow. Yeah, everybody loves Nico. He's like one of the best. He's actually a really, really good character because he doesn't want to do anything he's doing. He came to the US to escape that, and his idiot cousin keeps getting him in trouble. This the story of 4 is much better. Yeah, like everybody likes 4 because of Nico. He's genuinely one of the best characters of that era. Because he goes through so much shit, and that's not why he came to the country. He wanted to get away from that. Your first one was released Samurai Pizza Cats. Also, first show you remember was a gay character. I've never seen Samurai Pizza Cats, but I heard of it online when I started becoming active online. It was one of the, I think, the nostalgia trends at the time for furries. Because there's like this wave of nostalgia trends. It happens in waves.
First anime I've ever seen, even it's just a clip from his initial D. That is based.
It's also just not just his cousin, but other stuff along him. Yeah, well, I'm simplifying it because I've only seen a little bit of the story. And I do genuinely want to play it.
Heck you, Roman.
Ow.
I've splatted just one person this entire time. And it's just...
Well, when in Rome.
This one dude 4 times in a row.
I wonder Rome fell. Also, the first GTA with choices that can affect the story. Ooh.
The original Japanese version of Samurai Pizza Cats is actually a partially lost media. I see.
Interesting. Some stories from the first few seasons of the original Doctor Who are lost media. They only exist in audio form. Because the BBC started destroying old tapes. And they only stopped when people found out and caused an uproar. So a lot of British media is actually lost. From the 60s and the 70s, and I think a little older. Keep in mind, oh god. I am like 5 points away from upgrading my catalog level.
Oh no. Hi, Potato God, how are you?
Alright, I should probably check the shops and the shell-out machine.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Oh, the slowdown.
Slow down?
Oh, it was loading.
I see.
Alright, I am going to do a double cash thing for all teammates.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, my throat. Ugh, my throaty.
What? No. Don't. Don't. Do not. I'm good, how is you? I am high.
Oh, officer, it's hi, how are you?
They're about to lose more media too because they digitized everything that was left onto tape. Oh no. And there aren't enough machine hours in the playback machines to dump them all to SSDs. Oh, fuck.
Oof. Alright. Wasn't a whole lot I could get, so I'm gonna just open it.
Yeah, mine were exactly the same, so I just kind of left it alone.
Yeah, I got a
That
new
is
lobby for you.
That is a wonderful, wonderful post. Thank you. Doing his best, just playing the music.
It's actually a lot of cartoons in the US that I know of that are like lost media because they were never released on home video.
The readers are gonna fail before they're done, and there's no replacement, basically. Fucking.
That's unfortunate. There's a Cartoon Network show called Time Squad that aired in the 2000s that has never been released on a home video, so the only way people can watch it is through bootleg uploads on YouTube from VHS tapes. And despite the fact that there's no legal way to watch it, because it was never released on home video and it's not on streaming, Cartoon Network keeps taking down the videos. So there's literally no way to watch it. Don't you love capitalism?
I wish instead of capitalism and like being forced to live within it, I wish we had the option to just be spaghetti.
We've got to have money.
Okay, what was that? What was the last part?
I wish we had the option to, instead of participating in capitalism, just become spaghetti.
Spagoot screams for help.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we've got to have money. I remember when someone questioned if anyone would actually use that redeem, and now you guys just use it all the time. Wizard Matrix. George Mario.
Spaghetti.
Oh, this map. They significantly changed this map. There's a lot of extra stuff here now.
I'm not sure if I've seen this one yet.
This is in the base game.
Spaghettipolism?
This is in the base game.
I see.
It's from Splatoon 2.
Is it?
Buddy, could you go somewhere else, please? I am inking this spot.
Sorry.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, George Mario will not leave me alone. Got him. I can't believe I just killed Jeremy Renner. Yeah, you backed yourself into a corner, buddy. I got two people. Okay.
Fuck you. No one takes my spaghetti away from me.
I can't eat spaghetti anymore.
No?
The tomato sauce really fucks with my stomach. I'm actually having trouble eating tomatoes now.
To be fair, you could put like anything on spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean, like I can have spaghetti carbonara and I can have pesto spaghetti, but I can't have tomato spaghetti.
But have you had spaghetti with peanut butter and sriracha?
No.
I think that would actually be pretty okay.
If someone served me that, I would be convinced they're trying to kill me.
No, that sounds good.
No, it does not.
How does it? It's literally just like I wouldn't say it's fully, but it's like a lot of Thai food has like that kind of combination in it.
But it's not peanut butter, it's peanut sauce.
Yeah, but fuck you.
Peanut butter is just chunky peanut oil. Don't say that.
Delicious. Give me the chunks.
Me when my peanut butter comes with pulp.
What? That's the best part.
Huh?
Someone just redeemed. God, I want Thai food so badly. We don't get to have Thai food often.
Oh dude, I could go for a pad thai.
God, I love pad thai. It's one of my 4 favorite foods. Fried chicken, pad thai, pierogi, and tacos.
There's a like Vietnamese place that does like it primary focus is on like noodle dishes and everything. And oh my god, I could go for a pad thai from them. They have Vietnamese coffee too, and it's fantastic.
I've never had Vietnamese coffee. I've had Cuban coffee, and I got that sampler pack that had others.
Vietnamese specifically, they put condensed milk into the milk, and then they use this like very specific coffee press kind of that they percolate the water through on top of that like condensed milk and stuff, and then they just like mix it.
I try it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't
Peanut butter
usually
rice sounds really good right about now. Actually, thank you, Sheena. I'm glad I have this kind of solidarity.
I don't usually get coffee out because usually I've already had my coffee by then. I don't typically drink more than one coffee a day, but I mean, there was one time I went to that one Cuban cafe I like, and I got a caramel coffee from them.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you're ever in Chicago for any reason, you gotta hit up that Cuban cafe.
I'm gonna hit you up. Like wait.
What?
I'm gonna call you and tell you tell you that I'm there, and I'm gonna have a hotel.
We're going to the Cuban cafe.
We're going to the cafe.
Yeah, the Cubanos there are absolutely divine.
I've never had one. I don't. Wait, have I?
A Cubano is a Cuban
did.
pressed sandwich.
I did. I believe I did have one recently.
Yeah, Cubanos are so good. The one that I go to, this cafe, they have like 30 different options for Cubanos. My two favorites are the ones that are made with mango habanero sauce and jerk chicken.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they're so good. One of the locations, not the one that I go to, also has the dessert sandwich that's made with plantains, which are like fried, smashed, and then fried again.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I've never had them, and I've been wanting to have them for a while. That's the nice thing about Chicago is we have a really rich food history here, so like there's all kinds of good places.
Good.
To the point that there are entire like websites dedicated to telling people what to try when they visit. Oh, multiple people disconnected.
Pemblo.
We lost 4 people.
To be honest with coffee, I used to work in a coffee shop, and it was such a bad time that I just drank cheap instant. Really?
Interesting.
Wow. That's surprising. Like, because coffee culture and like all that is something that really pushed me to explore all kinds of different options and like just learn about it and fixate on it for a while.
I didn't start
That's
drinking
fascinating to me.
coffee until I was like in college, basically.
Oh no, me too. Oh, Poppy's here. Have a good lurk. I appreciate it.
I got into coffee with iced coffee. And my favorite blend is Jamaican Blue Mountain. That's expensive.
I got into coffee specifically because
Hoodbingus?
Bean Boy. Hi, Bean Boy.
Confound those Dover boys.
Oh my god. I went through a coffee hyperfixation, but now I drink it strong black plain. No, like I do too, but like my fixation specifically is like learning about like different processes of like brewing the coffee and like understanding how the origins like affects the flavor and all that, and like just studying deep into like third wave culture more so than like here's all these fancy drinks you can make with like just this espresso. Whoops. But yeah, no, I just find it kind of fascinating that just kind of like getting into coffee via working at a cafe and stuff like made you just disinterested in that completely. But I don't know.
Got him. Government.
Gonna go join another streamer to provide support. Okay, you have a good other streamer. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Giga Gouda.
Oh, delicious.
God, I haven't had Gouda in a while. It's What do you got?
Arabica versus Robusta, altitude, single versus mixed origin, roasting temperatures. I see. See, that's like really
Not
interesting
alive.
and fascinating stuff to me. I guess when it's forced on you by a job, it can definitely be something that causes a lot of like shit, because like maybe you're not like super interested in it from the get-go. But I don't know. I just that's like I find that like learning about coffee is kind of another special interest sort of mine. So that's just kind of fascinating to me as well. But...
Oh, this one's a trickster. I guess still got him though. There is a place downtown that sells Turkish coffee, but I can't remember the name of the restaurant.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, the restaurant's kind of interesting because according to their menu, they have halal hot dogs.
Interesting.
Yeah, they specifically advertise themselves as selling halal and kosher food.
Mm-hmm.
I think they merged with a nearby restaurant that is where they got the Turkish coffee from. Wish I could remember their name.
Oh no, I knew it and was interested anyway, but the job killed the whole thing for me. I'll have to tell the coffee story some other time. A lot of stuff happened there. I'm deeply curious about that. Like, send me some DMs. Like, let me know what happened, because like, wow, that makes me sad that like they tore that passion you had just out. That's not okay.
Now I want coffee.
Oh. I got this one, the single origin dark roast, I think it is, from Tanzania. That tastes like peanut butter cups basically, with like a cherry finish. It's quite nice.
And we haven't gotten anything new lately. The newest thing was actually that sampler pack that had the Colombian coffee in it. Colombian, Costa Rican, Ethiopian, and Sumatra. And funnily enough, I actually like the Ethiopian one the least.
That's wild to me.
I liked it. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good, but it was my least favorite of the four. The other three were just better. If I had to rank it, it would have been Costa Rican was best, followed by Colombian, Sumatran, and Ethiopian.
Colombian, I think is really good. Like, I feel... I'm someone that very much prefers like fruity coffees personally, so I probably would have loved the Ethiopian, but
I prefer the nutty coffees.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Colombian I think it sits more on the nutty kind of end of things.
I think this Womp Womp
nice
person
too,
may
but...
be a Shy Lily fan. I don't see anyone say Womp Womp unless they're referencing Shy Lily.
Yeah. Shit. That wasn't smart of me.
You know, the funny thing is, one of the worst coffees I've ever had recently was a decaf Starbucks coffee. I don't like Starbucks. I actually think their coffee is really bad.
Their espresso is shit, like just straight up. The syrups and whatnot, and like the milks and everything that they use for that, like are chosen and designed specifically to make up for how terrible their coffee is. Because like the espresso on its own literally tastes like ash. Like there's nothing to it.
Oh, the coffee tastes burnt, and I think that's impressive.
Yeah. And like the blonde roast too, like their like light roast quote unquote shots just taste like grass. It's I don't like them. I don't like it at all.
I don't like the company. I don't like the coffee.
Yeah. The company has done some very, very shady things and are choosing certain things that I very much don't agree with. So I don't want to do business with them anymore.
To top it all off, the last time I hung out with my best friend, which by the way was the one named Dennis is my best friend. He made me go to a Starbucks downtown.
Does he spell his name with a lowercase d?
No.
Oh, he should.
He really likes coffee as well, but he also likes Starbucks. He doesn't like the company, he just likes the coffee. And he took me to the last time we hung out, we went to big Chicago chain of restaurants. And then we went for coffee afterwards. I didn't order any, but we went to a special brewery for Starbucks downtown, which is 3 floors. Has a QR code menu, and it has coffee selections that are not available at the normal restaurants.
Okay.
And I told him that if I walked into this place by myself and saw the QR code menu, I would walk right back out. Don't care how good the food is. I am not whipping my phone out to look at a menu.
I can kind of understand that.
I also took one look at everyone else that was around here, and I thought to myself, I am not part of this clientele.
Oh. How do you mean?
Everybody looked like they had more money than me.
Oh, I see. Heck.
Yeah, I mean, the QR code menu alone would have made me walk out.
For me, that's not a huge deterrent. But I do understand that.
Like, they don't even have it on the fucking walls or behind the counter or anything. You literally have to pull out a menu. It's not like you're sitting down to eat. I could at least understand that if they wanted to save a little bit of money on the menus. But no, they don't even have it on the wall. Not even a partial menu. And I get it. Well, do you guys not have phones? But I mean, if you tell me that, I'm just going to say, fuck you. But I mean, like, if I'm going to get coffee anywhere downtown, I'm just going to go to that Cuban cafe. Or Dunkin' Donuts, because I like Dunkin' Donuts. I actually think the coffee's pretty good.
So there isn't one in the city I'm in.
Oh, there's so
I
many
have
in
been
Chicago.
curious about them. I've been curious about their stuff, but
Yeah, it's not like great coffee, but for cheap coffee, it's good for what it is. And the food is actually really good. The donuts are actually the least interesting thing on their menu, funnily enough.
really,
Yeah, because they have really good breakfast sandwiches. They have amazing hash browns. And it's like Tim Hortons style hash browns, not what I'm used to, where it's like shredded.
I see.
They have really good food. It's all cheap, and it's made really quickly, so like it's not really great quality. But if you're out early and you need something quick, it's perfect. But I mean, like, if I'm actually going to spend time in the place and sit down and eat, I'm probably just going to go to that Cuban cafe. Because, I mean, at least I can get a Cubano out of it.
Yeah.
Taco Cat. Uh-oh.
Taco Cat. Melatonin.
I take melatonin.
Beautiful. Toxic tree.
C-3PO.
Good. The gang's all here.
Everyone is here.
Heck. Oh. No.
Really hungry now. Oh, damn, is it already... Okay, so 40 minutes is probably when I'm going to have to end.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, because I'm going to need to get food soon.
Okay. I have been, like, craving pizza all day. I might do that.
I haven't had good pizza in a while. The closest pizza place to us is not one of the good chains. Ow. Yeah, because I mean, like, if you really want good pizza in Chicago, you're not going to go to Pizza Hut or Papa John's. You're going to go to, like, fucking Giordano's or Eduardo's or Uno's or Blaze's or Barnaby's or Home Run Inn or literally any of the good pizza places around here. All of which are local, of course.
Ooh, good.
But, we got really good pizza. There is one pizza place that reigns supreme, though, and it's, I think, the only one that was, like, on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Really?
Pequod's. The pizza there is deep dish, but they cook it in a pan, like, literally in a pan, and they caramelize the cheese. It's not burnt. It's caramelized.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture later.
Oh,
it
please
is
do.
literally the best pizza I have ever had in my life, but goddamn, the wait is long. It's so good. Because if you've seen deep dish before, you've probably actually seen stuffed deep dish, which is different from regular deep dish.
Okay.
And it's also not actually the only Chicago staple pizza, because we also have tavern-style pizza, where it's a big thin crust pizza cut into squares.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, there's a really good place called Route 66 Pizza that has the best tavern style I've ever had. You know how, like, in old Disney movies, whenever they would have pizza and you take a slice up and then the cheese would just stretch?
Yeah.
Route 66 does that.
Oh my god. No, how did that... Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, Zary, if you're ever in Chicago, hit me up and I'll take you to all the good places.
Absolutely.
Food here is so good. Oh, it's not just pans, they use baking tins for cakes.
Ooh. Even better.
Yeah, Pequod's is... Oh, it's divine. I've only been there once, though. But it's the best pizza I've ever had. But yeah, no crust. It's just caramelized cheese on the end.
I want that. I want that really bad.
Trying to get a good picture. There we go, that looks good. Alright. I will post it in your server's IRL pics.
Okay.
Also post it in my server, so that way people who are unfamiliar with Pequods can see it. Oh my goodness, Bandit is napping.
No, baby.
Well, as of like 20 minutes ago.
Baby.
And he takes naps. Oh god, seeing this pizza's making me so fucking hungry.
Jesus loves you. I bet he does.
Jesus was an ass man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pictures of environmental storytelling was a sign, or some kind of poster that was placed on something that originally said Jesus was an ass man. Someone scratched out the word ass so it said Jesus was a man, and then someone else wrote it back in with a marker.
Good. What would be your most ideal color of paint to eat?
My most ideal color of paint?
Yeah, to eat.
To eat.
Yeah.
Probably red.
Okay.
Maybe if I think hard enough it'll taste like strawberries.
Oh.
I like
Solid.
this graffiti that just says I joined drums by accident.
Oh no! Oh. I'm so sorry.
Pequods is great, but it's death if you're lactose intolerant. Well, just tolerate it then. It's not that hard.
You learn to tolerate queers. You can tolerate some lactose.
Just tolerate lactose and toddler ants.
That sounds disgusting, thank you.
When people ask what would Jesus do, they always forget that flip the table over and chase the bankers and loan sharks around with a bullwhip is a demonstrated option. True! True! Jesus was actually kind of based for that.
Yeah.
Listen, I had to study the Bible in high school and part of grade school because I went to Catholic school, and you can tell I went to Catholic school because I'm a Satanist.
Oh yeah, no, 100% same. I actually used to be like super, like religious when I was growing up and everything.
I was never religious.
And then I realized that I'm a queer, and they completely rejected me in every aspect. So I looked more into the religion because I wanted to like grasp it better and feel like maybe if I do something better with myself, I'll be fine, I'll be happy and whatnot. But the more I looked into it, the more contradiction that I kind of saw and whatnot. So
I saw what people were doing in the name of Jesus and what people weren't doing in the name of Jesus that their religion tells them to do. And I decided that, yeah, no, I'm not following this.
yeah.
And then I found Satanism and went, oh, I already did that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I was agnostic for the longest time. But then I met a few wonderful people here, and now I'm a Satanist. Which I actually made the decision to like commit to the religion, so to speak, on Christmas Day. Which I found really ironic and funny.
I need to actually find like a community. There's definitely some in Chicago. I know there are.
He also cursed a tree because he had the munchies and there was no fruit.
It was a fig
fruit
tree.
on the tree.
It was specifically
so
a
he
fig
got mad
tree.
and said "fuck you" to the tree.
Yeah, some people actually take that to mean him cursing Islam because of the presence. It was a fig tree in some translations, but I don't know what that actually implies.
What? That? But
yeah, like I don't get it either. I don't know why that means it's Islam because it's a fig tree, but all I know is that it's a fig tree. At least in some translations.
I mean, even if it was a fig tree, like why would
I don't know. I've never gotten an answer for that.
Why would a religion shit talk another religion in its own religious book?
It wouldn't, because it doesn't have anything to do with Islam, even though it's an older religion. They mentioned Jews.
Islam because Christianity predates Islam by many hundreds of years.
I think Islam predates Christianity, because the Prophet Muhammad mentioned Jesus. Wait, no, that would be the other way around. How old is Islam?
I don't know.
I thought Islam was older than Christianity. I thought a lot of religions were older than Christianity.
Is their team not? Oh, there they are. All three of them are in a corner.
Time to kill. Oh, everything
Jesus
at once is
Christ.
happening.
All right. Okay.
Well, you got two of them. I'm just gonna throw that there. And I actually got killed by the super jump. I can stop playing the game now.
Okay.
I actually died to the super jump. I have failed my family. I've dishonored my ancestors. I will not pass go. I will not collect $200. I'm gonna go directly to jail.
Oh.
Islam is thought to be from around 600 CE. Oh, that's a lot more recent than I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then it wouldn't be him cursing Islam because Islam didn't exist at the time.
Yeah. It's just cursing figs because it's "fuck you, I'm hungry." I could go for some snacks. No particular reason.
I don't like Cubano chips, but I do have some other snacks I could get into.
Cool.
Oh yeah, we got some really interesting snacks that my dad found. There's a brand in the US called Clancy's, and they have some really interesting flavors. They have a limited time thing right now where you can get kettle chips flavored after Cubanos, and another one that's flavored after Nashville hot chicken, which is really spicy fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
With a shitload of seasonings.
I have wanted to try it authentically. I know someone that I eventually like really want to fucking visit. They mentioned that like they like authentically like you can just get them wherever the fuck where they are.
What, hot chicken?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really want to go.
I don't know any place here that sells Nashville hot chicken, but I'm certain there are places that sell it. Fried chicken's pretty big in Chicago. We actually have several of our own fried chicken restaurants here.
Heck.
One of them actually has a famous sauce, and that would be Harold's, because the mild sauce is considered a Chicago staple.
Ooh.
Despite the name, it's really a barbecue sauce. And there's another place that we go to here that also has fried chicken. They have a hot barbecue sauce.
Ooh, perfect.
It's really, really good, and it's especially spicy on Sundays.
Do they Do they sacrifice anything to Satan to make it more spicy?
They probably do. It's very spicy.
Okay.
I'm
I
agnostic.
would probably really enjoy
agnostic Lexist? I don't know what that is.
I'm curious.
Told me about a place that specializes in Nashville hot chicken. I forgore, okay?
I like the cafe at my local church because they're nice and comfy. I donate food to them because they help the local homeless population.
That's an
I'm
I,
not
not an
religious,
L.
but they all love me there.
Okay.
I'm glad. Yeah, I read up a little bit on some parts of like at least like this is kind of what like pushed me to make the decision, but like I read up on a few different bits of information that I could access and everything on like Satanism and whatnot. And one little blurb that I read mentioned like it definitely came from like atheism in some aspects, but a lot of people within it are like more attuned with the idea of agnosticism, which it made me feel more comfortable about myself and my decisions because like
Oh, the
if they're-
buffalo hot chicken. That's right.
yeah, because I've always felt like if there is proof of something, like why would we deny it, right? But like currently, like there isn't anything definitive
Microwave.
that I can. The microwave.
Hey, Zeri, how long do you microwave your tea for?
Get out. I'm kicking you.
There is a fucking Ace Attorney routine I've seen that's just talking about microwaving your tea, then someone said, no, don't microwave it, you put it in the oven. I don't think it's as good as the one about boiling your eggs in the oven. You idiot, you put them in the water. Objection! There's water in the egg.
This makes me sad.
I don't know if it's based on a real conversation, but there was a trend of turning real conversations into Ace Attorney scenes.
I do remember that.
That was like a really good
I was so
time.
here for it.
Got him.
Fuck you, microwave.
The
Hey,
microwave.
did you know that you is a cute bean? Thank you, I try.
Fuck you in particular.
Oh, there's so many messages, I can't read them all at once, I'm so sorry. Give me a moment.
Yeah, Zena was telling me this. Ah! I'm dead. There's multiple places in Chicago that sell Nashville hot chicken. I cannot talk.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's one that I've actually been wanting to try called the Budlong hot chicken, I think, or just Budlong something. They have giant ass chicken sandwiches that are just dripping with hot sauce.
Oh my god, I would do things for that sandwich.
Yeah, I love spicy food. You know what's funny is I know like several trans women who are like can't handle spicy food at all, and then there's you.
Oh dude, fucking I am so down to burn the shit out of my mouth.
One of them has told me that she can't handle it because she's a white girl.
You know what's even worse?
What?
I'm like half white, right? But I'm also half indigenous, and if you know anything about like North American indigenous food, like it is at least like North indigenous food, like above Mexico and whatnot.
I actually didn't know that.
None of the food in indigenous culture is remotely spicy.
Interesting.
But like I can handle it no problem. I have like super hot like Indian curry and I'm perfectly fine.
Also, Rain, I will read that message after this match.
I had this like toe of Satan recently, which is just like a lollipop type dealio with like 9 million Scoville. And I sat there like it sucked. It sucked.
I get you, Rain. Okay. Do you like spicy but also grew up eating peppers from your garden? Ooh. Yeah, I kind of like spicy food as a kid, but I started like eating spicier and spicier food as I got older. And I did a stream quite some time ago where I ate ghost pepper chips, and I got through 10 of them. And by like the 8th chip, the pain kind of just stopped making sense to my brain. So it didn't bother me. Tasted like shit, though. So those chips tasted... It was like eating crunchy smoke.
Crunchy smoke.
Yeah. Because the
Hold on, oh my God.
ghost pepper doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor. It just tastes like smoke to me.
I'm from the UK, so it's different, but the only trouble I've ever had was some anti-gay discrimination from a group of Islamic students back when I was a substitute teacher in high school. Oh.
Did you know that in the UK and Australia you can get an extra mild version of taco seasoning?
Extra mild?
Apparently mild was too spicy for them. Daddy Splat? Gucci Splat?
Oh my God.
Dilly dilly.
Dilly.
Do you think Daddy Splat and Gucci... Oh, they have the same weapon. They are definitely in a call together.
How do you feel about wasabi type spice? I love wasabi.
I don't like wasabi because I don't like horseradish all that much. I like the... I like the spice, though, just not the flavor.
Yeah. Wasabi is definitely a different experience. Like, it is a different kind of heat entirely. It's good. But my body isn't as used to it because I haven't been, like, exposed to it as often, as much and whatnot.
I can handle, like, Mexican and other South American spice perfectly fine because that's what I'm used to, because I have a Mexican kind of hot sauce that I put on my eggs when I used to make eggs a lot. And it just became such a big part of my morning that I just got used to the heat.
Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. I'll check chat in a minute.
Fake wasabi and real wasabi are completely different too. It's hard to get real wasabi in the US. Yeah, most wasabi in the US is actually just horseradish that's been dyed.
Yeah.
Which is why it tastes like horseradish to me. Because it's horseradish. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my God, Macarena.
What?
The Macarena. It's the Macarena, but it's the Japanese word for shark. Because Mako means shark.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I didn't catch that until just now. Because I think Mako means shark. I almost said shart.
Please don't.
Hey, Macarena.
No. No.
Ow. Mako is Maori for shark or shark tooth. Okay, okay. So that was close. Kind of. I don't know how close the Maori are to the Japanese.
Dilly. Get those out of here, you boober.
Think fast. Oh, they thought fast. God damn it.
Yeah.
God, I am so hungry. I ate beforehand and everything. Ow.
I could use like 16 sandwiches.
I'm just waiting for that Japanese food when my parents get home. Oh God, I could go through gyudon right now. I like to the Japanese supermarket we go to. They have a gyudon beef bowls, which is like thinly sliced beef that's been cooked in a kind of broth, I think, and it's placed over rice. That's all it is. That's what gyudon is. Whoops. It's a beef bowl. Oh hey, we won.
Oh, we won. Hi, Soup.
Soup.
You should come to New Zealand and try our hangi. It's roast potatoes, sweet potatoes, smoked in the ground. Ooh.
Ooh.
Sounds interesting.
I'm a big fan of sweet potatoes, but I'll try that. Yeah, listen, I just like
Right.
food.
Most wasabi is horseradish with green food coloring. Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan, that's not the case, of course. But,
Real wasabi goes bad really quickly, apparently.
yeah. There's a lot of foods in the US that are actually mislabeled. Most extra virgin olive oil in the US is actually sunflower oil because the Italian mafia controls the olive gardens in Italy or something.
Really?
Yeah, they make it very difficult to get real olive oil out of the country. Something like that. Your mama.
Someone thought that judging on the look of it, wasabi was guacamole. What?
Oh god.
Yeah, I actually buy dried wasabi powder, which never goes bad, and just use it as seasoning on, or make, oh Jesus, I can't read a play. Pasta, like, mixing it with water. That sounds really good.
There was a show on Adult Swim called Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule, which was, Steve Brule was played by John C. Reilly, who's a really funny actor. And he basically just played a show host, and he would, like, actually interview people, but he would interview them as the character of Dr. Steve Brule, who was an idiot. And in one episode, he had a Japanese chef on, and the chef was showing him how to make sushi and other Japanese meals. And he had a gob of wasabi in a little dish, and John C. Reilly, as Steve Brule, said, "Oh, mint ice cream," and he grabs it and puts it in his mouth.
Oh my god,
And the chef
me.
freaks out and tries to stop him.
Oh my god, me.
I've never seen the show, but my friend Dennis told me about it a lot in high school and sent me videos.
Extra virgin olive oil is a legally protected term in the EU and UK, so if you get it here, it's real.
Interesting.
Wish, that I actually don't know if that's the same here or not, but I would like it to be authentic and whatnot.
In the US, it's mostly sunflower oil. Sriracha also doesn't have a copyright on the name, so anyone can actually call it sriracha. You can make your own, make it any way you want. You can call it sriracha and nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
Which I think is wild. Because it's such a popular sauce, but there's no copyright on the name. Of course, most places get it all from the same brand, because that's the good stuff. Got him.
Over here.
Yeah, you weren't getting out of that alive.
Oh.
Ow. Remember when Steve-O snuffed wasabi? Jesus.
What?
I think Steve-O was a member of Jackass.
I see. No, but like, what did he do?
He snorted wasabi.
What? But...
Well, the show was all about the members just doing stupid shit to get themselves hurt.
Oh no, I know, I'm just... what the fuck? Why?
When I was in grade school, this is the second grade school I went to, so this is the Catholic school that I went to. A bunch of my classmates got in trouble because they were taking Smarties, the candy, scraping off dust and snorting it. And I think one of them got a bloody nose from it.
Welcome home, Slamendorf.
My classmates are stupid.
My short-term memory is like not functioning right now, so I couldn't tell you how everything's going. I think we're doing good. I think we're having a good time.
I'm having a good time.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of what my usual stream time would be. So,
Okay.
Oh, we won a 12 or 10 times battle. Good.
Dope.
Yeah, so about 12 minutes and then I probably should get food.
Okay.
And then get prepared for my second stream.
Okay. Did you want to, like, when did you want to call it?
Maybe after the next two matches, because we got 12 minutes, so.
Okay.
We don't have to end just yet. I'm just letting you know that we are nearing the end. You know what they say, the end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Don't do this while I'm high, I'll freak out.
You should absolutely play the Stanley Parable while you're high.
God! Oh no! Oh, slam you, goober.
Ah, panda. Bamder. Bamder.
Get those bubbles out of here, you smell.
But what if the bubbles were from a bubble bath?
That would be okay.
Ah, it's
Bubbly
a blah blobber. Okay. My brother mains blah blobber.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Honey with lemon. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. People have started calling me lemon bun in my community and stuff, and it makes me happy.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm not good.
Oh. I'm getting very sleepy. You know what I might do is I might grab food, and then nap.
Yeah, I definitely need to eat something. I'm very hungry. If there's any fried rice left over from when my brother made it, I'll probably get into that.
Ooh. Always good to have the fries.
Oh, why was everybody after me? There were 3 people over there. Why were they all after me?
I've had that happen so many times, dude.
Just had some cod. Lizardman, how was the cod cooked? I've had beer battered cod. That's like divine.
Heck.
God, I haven't had cod in a while. We usually get tilapia. I did cook salmon some time ago, and that was pretty fun. It's fine air fried. Okay.
Heck yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Being healthy and such. Yeah, I need to eat more fish. Fish is supposed to be really good for you. Helps your brain.
I feel like fish is something that I definitely should eat more of. I'm not a fan of like fishiness. And I know a lot of fish, like especially when it's cooked and prepared, like doesn't have that, but like I'm just not a fan.
Try tilapia. Tilapia is how I got into fish. The fishy taste in tilapia is less pronounced, and you can it's very easy to cook, and you can roast it. You can cook it over sauce. You can put it over rice. You can do a lot with it. So I would recommend tilapia.
Tilbambala.
You know, this just reminded me that I saw a post once. Next match will probably be my last, by the way. So one more.
Okay.
I saw a post once from a guy who said that his roommate found out while he was high that you can order a giant custom Toblerone, the I think Swedish candy.
Don't tell me that while I'm high.
And you could put whatever name you wanted on it, and it would ship to you with that name on it. And the guy could not spell Toblerone to save his life. Finally was able to order it. Immediately forgot about it, and when it finally arrived, after he forgot about it, it arrived named Toblerone with like 4 B's because he tried to spell the name while high. Dumpling.
Don't tell me that.
Knives. Vash. Oh, of course Vash is using the dualies. I wonder if Vash is a Trigun fan. God, I should have finished Trigun while it was still on Netflix when I had a Netflix subscription. I'm mad that I didn't finish it. Trigun is great because the main character is an outlaw who's wanted because everybody keeps thinking he's a criminal when he's not. He is an expert gunman. Vash the Stampede is what they call him. But he's also a colossal idiot, and he's constantly getting himself in trouble. And he's being hunted down by these two detectives because they're trying to figure out what's going on with him, and I think he might owe some debt or something. And the two detectives are two women. One who is kind of short and pretty skinny, and the other one who is huge and a complete dumbass, and she's hiding a Gatling gun under her trench coat.
Oh.
The anime is amazing. I've only seen the first half of it. And one of the characters they introduce later is a priest who carries around a cross with him, and he's drunk all the time.
Oh my god.
Except when he's in a firefight, which is the only time he's sober.
Trigun is one that I remember wanting to get into.
It's very good. I really want to try to track down a home video version of it. Aaron and detectives are insurance agents. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's been years. I watched Trigun when I was in my first go at college, so this is like 2013, 2014. So, oh god, that was 10 years ago. What the fuck?
Oh Jesus.
Kind of wild that 10 years after dropping out of college, I actually completed college. Like, if I went back in time and told 10 years ago me that I would do that, I probably would have broken down crying.
Oh wow.
But I'm very proud of the progress I've made, both on myself and in general.
I'm proud of you too.
Aw. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go into your base. And of course I got matched somehow.
Here, let me join you.
Oh yay. Vash is gonna join us in a moment. I got him, don't worry.
I died, don't worry.
Alright, I avenged you, so it's fine.
Okay.
The cross is a huge machine gun. Oh, that's right, I forgot about that. Yeah, from what I remember, Vash doesn't actually hurt anyone, he just constantly gets mistaken for someone else or something. Like,
Fuck
everybody
you,
assumes he's a criminal because he has a wanted poster, but he's actually... He doesn't fight much. He's an expert marksman. He's just an idiot. God, it's been so long since I've watched the anime that I'm probably getting a lot of information wrong because I just don't remember it. I really need to track it down and watch it. Alright, I think that's enough for me right now.
Okay.
I desperately need to get food.
Okay, let's go get food. I'm gonna get 12 pizzas and regret it.
Alright. Cross also had guns on the other end. Oh, Potato God, thank you for the follow. Oh boy, 2 more and then Echo, my favorite.
Anyone that's here that isn't following
No.
Spike, go follow
No.
Spike. Go do it
No,
like right
stop.
now immediately.
Cease.
Cease? Hold on. I'll
Wait.
absolutely cease.
Hold on. Wait, I hear you typing. What? No. Xeno's something toothless. Oh no. Xeno, can you shout out Zeriberry, please? I don't want to set another hour of a cooldown, even though I'm ending. Wait, I'm ending. Why does it matter?
Okay, let's see who's going.
Oh, I was about to do it, but yeah. Okay.
Oh shit, Red's going. We could tell Red that he's a goober.
We could. Yeah, we should probably coordinate this. I just realized this is the first time I've ever like.
I was
streamed
thinking
this.
that.
Red flash drive.
Red Flash Drive is also doing Team Keyboard.
Okay.
So we'll go poke them.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go say hi. Alright, cool.
All right, hang on. Let me.
Sure, raid message be.
I don't know why my brain immediately went to triplets born to throwing the weights.
Okay.
Wait, are we actually doing that?
Sure.
All right, hang on. Let me get it set up. All right, so that's gonna be our raid message.
There we go.
Hold on, real quick though. Let me just plug my socials and whatnot. I have a Discord,
Whoa.
Twitter, Blue
Whoa.
Sky, and YouTube.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Wait, did you start the raid?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
I haven't left, but I'm still here. Just timer's going.
All right, yeah. So I'll be back again later today at around 7 p.m. Central. We're playing Deep Rock Galactic, so if you want to stick around for more for that, go ahead. But I am ending for now. Thank you for joining me, Zeri. This was really fun. Hopefully we can do it again.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. We should totally do this again.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
See you later, everyone. Have a good night. I'm gonna
See
go
ya.
stuff my face.
So am I.
Blah.
Bye.
Oh.
All right, I started the raid.